Yeah, this one's fine, good. I mean, it's actually like a very good sunscreen, but this one is even better. I literally have not found a more affordable sunscreen that is this good. And you know, I'm just so confused why essentially nobody's talking about this. This is, in my opinion, their like most superior product. The BOJ Rice and Probiotic Sunscreen has been seriously hyped about this summer and went viral. Everyone and their mothers were talking about this sunscreen, and I did try it and it was like, all right, it's a pretty good sunscreen. It's advertised as not leaving a white cast, being really easy to blend in, and it is really nice. It's a really nice sunscreen, and it's very moisturizing, hydrating. It's a little bit of a thinner formula compared to the Innisfree sunscreen, if you guys have tried that, but not as thin as like the Paula's Choice sunscreen, if you guys have also tried that. Both of those are also great. So when I was placing another BOJ order this time around, I wanted to try more of their skincare line, and I wanted to try things that were more specific to dry skin, and I decided to pick up this ginseng moist sun serum. Oh my gosh, it literally looks like a serum. It blends in so nicely, probably just as thin as the Rice and Probiotic sunscreen, but it is so moisturizing. It is so hydrating. I feel like it locks in the moisture on my skin. It gives your skin a really beautiful glow. You can see this side has the ginseng sunscreen and this is the other one. This other one is more matte and this one is just more glowy, dewy, glass skin-like. Since using this entire skincare line for the past month, I still haven't seen anyone talk about this sunscreen online. Even the BOJ Instagram accounts mainly still talk about their viral sunscreen and talk about their Rice and Probiotic line, but their ginseng line is so good. This is also an SPF 50. It doesn't even feel like sunscreen, doesn't even look like sunscreen, and it makes my skin look so good even without any makeup on. Like, my skin instantly looks so much better when I wear this that I don't even want to put on makeup. So yeah, this one's fine, good. I mean, it's actually like a very good sunscreen, but this one is even better. Like, this one is so good. If you haven't tried it yet and you have like really dry skin, I got this for $15.75 for 1.69 fluid ounce. I literally have not found a more affordable sunscreen that is this good. And you know, I'm just so confused why essentially nobody's talking about this. This is, in my opinion, their like most superior product out of all the products that I've tried from them so far. You can essentially just leave this video. That is really the main point of this video. But while I have you guys here, I did buy 4 other items from them that I've been trying out and testing this past month, and I am ready to give you guys an honest review. So again, just to preface, I have really dry skin and I live in a very dry climate, and I do break out kind of infrequently, a little more frequently these past few months due to just a change in diet, the holidays, a lot of family visiting, and just overall stress. My skin would get so dry and so bad. The corner of my lips would often like tear and crack, and if you've seen some of my older videos, you might have seen my lips actually be like torn and cracked and crusty. And I am pleased to announce that while using all of these skincare products, my skin has felt moisturized enough, and that tear happening on the corner of my lips has not happened since using these products. Starting with the cleanser, I got the Green Plum Refreshing Cleanser. It is a gel cleanser and it's meant to have a low pH so that your skin doesn't feel dry after use. And I do wash my face in the shower with hot water. I know it's not good for your skin. It like dries out your skin. It speeds up aging. You shouldn't do it, but I do. While using this, I didn't notice whether my skin felt particularly dry or not dry afterwards. So I don't know. I don't think my skin felt moist after using this cleanser, which is what this claims to do, but it didn't feel like extra dry or anything. When I use the cleanser by itself and I don't double cleanse, I did notice that my skin would break out more. I usually would skip the double cleanse when I don't wear makeup, and I think that's a big mistake because I noticed that when I did start to double cleanse again, when I do wear makeup and even when I don't wear makeup, my breakouts are much less and way more manageable versus skipping a cleansing balm altogether and just using this. I don't think this was enough to clean my skin. However, breakouts can be so tricky. It could be related to diet, stress, sleep, hormones, so I really can't blame this cleanser for my breakouts, but I did notice that when I did not double cleanse, I did break out more. And this cleanser I got for $9.75, but the full price is $13. But I know they have sales pretty often. Like I bought mine during Black Friday or around Black Friday, so I got like 20 or 25% off. And right now they're running a deal that's like 30% off of like BOJ bestsellers. So while at full price, it's still pretty affordable. They still have sales on top of this already low price. Next up, I got this Glow Replenishing Rice Milk. And this one's original price is $18, but I got this for $13.50. I've used multiple different rice toners before, and I haven't noticed anything drastic happening to my skin. Like when I went to a sake brewery in Japan, I even got a toner from them. That I did notice my skin looking a little more youthful, a little more moisturized, a little more hydrated. And could it have been a placebo effect? I mean, yes, potentially, but also that was like a fermented rice toner, whereas this one I think is just rice extract, and rice water and rice extracts are really good for the skin. So I haven't really noticed anything too different with this. I mean, it feels really nice to use. I'm not sure it makes enough of a difference for me to like notice and say it's this product in particular, but it definitely doesn't hurt. Next up, I'd put on the Revive Serum. This is made with ginseng and snail mucin. I've used up almost the whole bottle at this point, and it just feels so moisturizing on my skin. And I love the smell of ginseng. It's just so soothing to me, and this does smell like ginseng. It's not like overwhelming, I wouldn't say, but I grew up in an Asian household, so I'm not sure if I'd be a good judge to tell you how strong ginseng smells, you know, if it's too strong or not. This serum is $17 at full price, and I paid $12.75 for this. This is supposed to help with skin elasticity and for skin that's lost its vitality, and ever since moving to the desert, I really do feel like my skin just looks really like lifeless. I feel like it just looks really drab, but using this, I feel like gives my skin a little bit of bounce back. Like after putting this on, it's not so much sticky, but a little bit tacky, and I just feel like I could, you know, poke my skin and it's just like bouncy and rejuvenated. And it feels like I put on a sheet mask, like that feeling afterwards, but it's just a serum, and I just, you know, put on one dropper full on my face, let it soak in, and my skin's really happy with this. I most likely will repurchase this. I really enjoy using this serum to give my skin just a little bit of life back. Next up, for moisturizer, this is their Dynasty cream. It is more of a gel texture versus like a thick creamy texture, and the past few gel moisturizers I've used haven't been moisturizing enough for my skin, so I was just hesitant to buy a bigger size of this. At full price, this is $24, but I only ended up paying $18 for this. And this cream is supposed to give your skin deep, long-lasting nourishment, and you know, for a gel moisturizer, which I am biased against, it does keep my skin pretty moisturized, because at nighttime, this is the last product I put on my face before I sleep. And in the mornings, my skin feels not tight, but like it could have used a little bit more moisture. If I could have added this ginseng moist sun serum on top, if like they had something like this without the SPF, I would definitely add this on top of the moisturizer, because during the daytime with this sunscreen like locking everything in place, my skin feels so happy and so moisturized and looks so moisturized all day long. But at nighttime, just topping it off with this moisturizer, it, you know, could do with a little bit more moisture. It's supposed to give a gentle glowy finish, and I think it like does. It's kind of like a very gentle glow. Nothing too special about this, but I have nothing against this cream. It just didn't wow me. Like the Pharmacy Honey Ceramide Moisturizer, that one, super moisturizing, really like locks in the moisture into my skin, and that one is like a one and done. I am happy with that. This, I wouldn't say it's a one and done, especially for how dry my skin is. However, I do appreciate that it is moisturizing enough to not have my lips crack and like the skin peel around my lips, even without anything to like lock this in place. And I'm just gonna finish off the video by talking about this ginseng moist sun serum again, because it is just a beautiful product. At full price, this cost $21, which is a pretty average price for sunscreen, but with the discounts, I paid $15.75 for this. I am just so in awe that this is even a sunscreen because it doesn't feel like a sunscreen at all. It's so good, it almost feels like a scam. I'm skeptical of it. I have not had a sunscreen feel this nice and so moisturizing and make my skin look this good ever. I just feel like my skin has been suffering for so long since moving to the desert and since moving away from Kiehl's. That was my go-to skincare for years because I wanted to support more cruelty-free brands. I just haven't found any skincare that feels as good as these products feel on my skin, especially at this price point. I just haven't loved my skin more than I do now. And I am just so shocked that this ginseng sunscreen is not talked about more because it deserves all of the hype, all of the rave, and I think this one should be the one going viral and not this one. If you guys have tried any of these products, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I am just so happy with their ginseng line. I feel like all of the products that I've tried from them thus far have really made a huge difference in my skin, and I'm so excited to try the ginseng essence water next after I finish this rice milk toner. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. I'll have all the links down below in the description box. Although they are ShopMy links, BOJ is not affiliated with ShopMy, so I wouldn't earn any commission from anything you guys buy, so these are just all my honest opinions to share with you guys because everyone who has dry skin and would like to have not dry skin needs to try this sunscreen. But anywho, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye!